Hello everyone, my name is Kristhofer Choky Silalahi and I'm from 11-3. So I'm gonna explain about momentum and also impulse. Momentum and impulse are key ideas in physics that help explain how objects move and how forces can change that motion in everyday situations. You can see this concept in action during events like car accidents, kicking a soccer ball, or catching something that's falling. Momentum refers to how much motion an object has, and it depends on its mass and velocity. In other words, the heavier an object is, or the faster it moves, the greater its momentum. For instance, a large truck moving at moderate speed can have more momentum than a fast-moving motorcycle, because the truck has more mass. Since momentum is a vector quantity, it also depends on direction. Changing direction means changing momentum. Meanwhile, impulse describes how force acting over a certain period of time can change an object's momentum. It is calculated by multiplying the force by the time interval during which the force is applied. This means that both how strong the force is and how long it acts are important. A small force acting over a longer time can produce the same effect as a larger force acting briefly. This is why impulse is directly connected to change its momentum. For example, when catching a ball, keeping your hand rigid causes a sudden stop and a large force, which can hurt. But if you move your hand backward while catching it, you increase the time of impact, reducing the force even though the change in momentum stays the same. The connection between momentum and impulse is important because it shows how motion can be changed through forces applied over time. This idea is used in many real-life situations. For example, airbags and seatbelts are designed to increase time it takes for a passenger to stop during a crash, which lowers the force they experience and reduces injuries. In sports, athletes also use this principle. When a soccer player kicks a ball, they apply a force over a short time to give the ball more momentum. In activities like boxing or martial arts, people often move with the impact to extend the time of contact and lessen the force. In summary, momentum and impulse are closely related concepts that help explain motion and forces. Momentum tells us how much motion an object has, while impulse explains how that motion changes when forces act over the time. These principles are useful in many real-world applications, from improving safety in vehicles to enhancing sports performance and even understanding how racket works. Thank you for listening. Thank you and God bless you.